And then in the same hotel, like I said, just in the room opposite, the same corridor, was a young man called... What was his name again? Robin, was it?
Robin? The singer, Robin?
No, Robert Pattinson. That's
Pats, for sure.
Yeah, that's him. I'm sorry, I forgot there.
Hang on, you met Pats. What? So you walked in that room. Let's talk about that moment. You walk in, you see him sitting down. Was he sitting down?
He was sitting down. Yeah.
Okay, he's sitting down. What was he wearing?
He was wearing clothes.
Good. That's a good start. You don't want to walk in. That'd be an uncomfortable interview. What did he? Did you walk in and go, "Oh, that's the Robert Pattinson smell"? What does he smell like?
He smells like an English strawberry field in spring.
Beautiful, beautiful. And what was he wearing on his feet? Come on, James. James King, come on. What was he wearing on his feet? Go back to that moment.
He was wearing kind of geography teacher style Jesus sandals. Nah, he wasn't. I'm lying. He wasn't.
He wasn't.
He was looking effortlessly chic and cool.
That's what I come to
expect.
And
his hair. That's because he's done this role. He did this movie called Bella Me, which is like a period piece that he's just filmed. So he had to shave his hair a bit for that movie. So now his hair's very short at the side, kind of really cropped at the side, but still quite long and messed up on top. So that's the style bit for you. That's the hair.
Looks a little bit like Nick Grimshaw.
Actually, not a million miles away from a Nick Grimshaw haircut. Yeah.
Oh, fantastic. So you met him. What did you chat about?
Well, again, it's an obvious question, but I'm always interested in what scenes they particularly liked filming, and so when you go and see it, if you haven't seen it already, you can look out for these moments and in the knowledge that actually the stars really loved filming this particular scene. So I asked our Pats what was the bit that he loved best.
There's a scene after Bella has kissed Jacob and she comes back to... I guess show remorse afterwards, and I really like doing that scene when we shot it because it just seems so sort of different. It's I think it's Edward's one true sort of heroic moment, because for anyone to just be understanding of that and in such a wholly committed way, it's not like, yeah, I understand. Like, I mean, you can tell that he's not going to bring it up as an argument or anything afterwards. He completely gets where Bella's coming from, and I thought that was quite a good moment.
I remember that scene. It was a good one.
And there's a lot of romantic scenes in the movie. Obviously, there's sort of a scene at the beginning which is mirrored at the end as well, when Edward and Bella are in a field, a beautiful field, just having a kiss and a cuddle in the field. And actually, I read that the field was basically created, although it looks beautiful, and incredibly romantic. There were like hundreds of gardeners like planting things, to kind of create this beautiful summer field from scratch.
And they must have got out of the shot very quickly because I didn't see any of them.
Looks really good. But we just got talking about how the relationship between Edward and Bella in Eclipse is just, it's really kind of warm and tender and genuine.
Every time me and Kristen had to do any kind of couple scenes before, there was always something fraught about them. There's always something like standing in the way. And in Eclipse, it's just everything seems easier at the beginning, and so they're kind of a normal couple for a bit, which is obviously much easier to relate to.
Normal couple.
Well, kinda.
Okay.
And yeah, I really like the idea of him just sort of totally analysing this relationship. Kristen did it as well, didn't she, in the previous interview? They really think about what is going on in these characters' heads and why they're doing what they're doing. So we talked some more about how Bella and Edward are different this time round.
I guess everything is easier in this one because their relationship, Bella and Edward's relationship, is more solid. Then he doesn't have to constantly... It's not so extreme all the time. And so... Whereas in the earlier movies, Edward's relationship with her dad is like, I've got to make him like me, otherwise she'll leave him and I have nothing to live for. This time it's just kind of become, oh, my girlfriend's dad doesn't like me, and it's kind of fairly amusing to me. So it's kind of everything seems more human and more, I think, more accessible in this one.
Some good stuff with Edward and Bella's dad in this as well.
There's a bit of humour, isn't there?
Yeah, and that's that was needed, just to lighten up the moments, because then the darker, more intense moments, I think, have more of an impact if you kind of have the light and shade, don't you? So a nice relationship. As Billy Black is the actor who plays Bella's dad. Nice relationship between him and our Pats this time round.
And he's got a lovely little tash, hasn't he?
Lovely tash.
Lovely tash. Yeah. James, obviously that's our Pats. He was lovely with you. Him, and
more from him tomorrow, actually, because I did some stuff for Scott with him.
Oh, of course, yeah. 4 p.m. tomorrow on Ready One. Do not tune in. Do not miss it. You'll enjoy that with the what's occurring. James K, you've got our Pats, Edward Cullen. He's gorgeous, isn't he?
Gorgeous.
He's absolutely gorgeous. But there's another gorgeous fella, isn't there?
There is a man by the name of Taylor Lautner.
Wow. And did you interview Taylor Lautner?
He'll be coming up very